So there we were, minding our business, having a good day in the charts, climbing in terms of SHIB, actually approaching our breakout level, which is great. And we dropped. We got dropped by BTC once again. And this has been a consistent theme. You know, it's funny because in my Patreon, which if you guys are curious about checking out, the links in the description below, we talk about BTC being a boat anchor. And that is what it is right now. You know, we're getting to this point where alts are in fact gaining dominance versus BTC. We've talked about this in terms of Shiba Inu. In fact, the last 2 weeks, you can see the ground that we have in fact made up here is a big one. And although we're gaining that ground, we still have a heavy correlation with Bitcoin at this time. Now, Bitcoin did drop, not really on any news or anything like that. Sometimes you just go through these little shakeouts, little pullbacks in the market. I mean, I guess if you want to cite some news, there is the news that we now officially have an approval from Hong Kong Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs, and they can begin trading on April 30th, which I actually made a video that's going to be coming out about that a little later today. But maybe a little bit of a sell the news event there. But remember, this is where, when in terms of SHIB, we don't necessarily see Shiba Inu sellers. Remember, there's very heavy correlation with BTC. This is done by, you know, liquidity pools. It's done by AM or market maker bots. And when BTC does go through these retracements and there's a high correlation, you can see the pullback taking place at the same time for SHIB and other assets throughout the space. Now, what's great about this is what it means if you don't have a lot of people that are willing to sell Shiba Inu like we're seeing. That's why we're seeing such strength across the charts right now. It means that you can move to the upside a little bit easier, because if obviously more people are buying than are selling, the price is going to tend to move up. Even with these correlation drops that we see, it wouldn't surprise me if we try to climb back into this range and try to continue this attempt at a breakout. Now, know this. Shiba Inu has been being lifted many times by this 20 MA on the 4-hour charts. You guys can see that back here, back here, back here. And every single one of these times, it's gotten kind of rejected at its breakout point. Now, the great thing about this is we are, in fact, on top of our trend line here. We've come back down. We've retested. We're showing strength. And what that means is that basically SHIB is ready to blast off at some point in time here. Now, this is not a guarantee, obviously not financial advice, but know that this retail money is positioned and ready to buy. It's been positioned for a while. It's just been waiting for that moment. And really, it's just we're waiting for a confirmation of strength. That's really all we're waiting for. We wait for this every market cycle. Sometimes you get a further drop. When you look at cycles in the past, you know, we tend to go sideways through the halving. We go sideways for sometimes anywhere from a week to a couple months after. And then we usually have some sort of movement one way or the other, whether it's the upside or downside. We just need that confirmation of strength. And that's what we are, in fact, seeing in terms of the overall market. Right now, I think everybody's pretty well set with their positions, and now it's about some newcomers trying to accumulate, people dollar cost averaging, trying to pick up better positions, and that may be, in fact, what allows us to stretch our legs in terms of the rest of the market. So we'll see how this plays out today. We'll see if SHIB continues to bounce back, get in this range again. Remember, because of these low levels of liquidity for Shiba Inu to the upside too, that's where that upside stab can happen at a little bit faster rate as well. So we'll see what happens, but appreciate you guys as always. Have a great day. Let me know your thoughts below, but I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.